In chapter 8, Israel went to cry to God that they want a king. And God, Samuel was unhappy, and God said, don't worry, it's not you they are rejecting, it is me, so give them king. And God is now making arrangement to bring the king. So one day they woke up and the ashes of King Saul's father were lost. Not a coincidence. Begin to follow the story. He wakes up and the ass is missing. And you may think it's a coincidence. Some of you're something got missing, you think it's coincidence. Did you know spirits? The asses were not lost. The men saw met somewhere, the asses were found. They returned back. So who helped them for a ransom? And why didn't the asses come back until when Samuel met Saul? And he was there and they sent message that don't worry, come back, because the asses are found. And the asses of King Saul's father were lost. And Kish said to Saul, his son. Now, it is not easy for a great man to come and tell his son, they are servants. You get it? Thoughts, manipulating the thoughts. Spirits come and they will make suggestions. You will think you are a thought. You didn't think, it's a suggestion. It's a sense for, he is the wisest among the people. Send him. And you say, oh, yeah, it's true, it's true. When I look at this situation, you have to deal with it. You are not thinking. You are listening, and that's it. Say, take now one of the servants with thee, and arise, go seek the asses. And he passed through Mount Ephraim and passed through the land of Shalisha, but they found them not. Then they passed through the land of Shalim, and there they were not. And he passed through the land of the Benjamites, but they found them not. And when they were come to the land of Ziph, Saul said to his servant that was with him, come and let us return, lest my father leave caring for the asses and take thought for us. And he said unto him, behold, now there is in this city a man of God. The servant is not just thinking. Are you here? Because the previous day, before this time, God had already gone to Samuel, and God told Samuel that tomorrow, what to let you know that this is not some kind of coincidence. The day before that day that I got missing, the Lord told Samuel that tomorrow I'll bring you a young man. When he comes, he's the one that I've ordained to be the king of Israel. So when he comes, anoint him. Then the next morning, the asses got missing. You don't understand spiritual technology? You are the one who is thinking there are coincidences. Are you here? There are no coincidences. Spiritual things playing out. When spirit want you to lose your job, they know what to do. It will be like coincidence. It's no coincidence. When they want to destroy your marriage, your relationship, it will be like coincidence. There's a story I dealt with. I just said, Lord brought somebody, and I've told that story before. How they destroyed the relationship. And if I look at the whole thing, it was when they had broken down for 2 years. When I prayed for the demon said they came to hire me. The two families said that if the two of them get married, they will be so powerful. Remember what I'm talking about? So we should not let them marry. And then they went to hire a spirit. And the spirit, they went for a funeral. And the man, the ladies' people went to say, they were talking against the guy. You know, that it's like I'm a Fanti, and the person I want to marry is a Krobo, or maybe an Ewe, a Botarian. And then they were now advising the lady. There was already an issue, because the lady was displeased with the fact that the guy brought a lot of different people without her notice. So she couldn't know how to serve them, and they already had an argument. And the guy was standing at the outskirts of the place that, okay, then we will go. I'll go with them. And then the guy wanted to come and tell the lady that we are going. When he came, they were talking about him. And they said that these people, they married themselves until with a Dinisika. That's what the uncle was saying, that Dinisika, we are no vagina. According to them, they were joking. You get it? It was just like a joke, like, Dinisika. And then the guy, that's when he was also coming from a corner that he could hear, but he could hear before you enter. And he heard everything and entered. And that's everybody's face. And when he came, the demons now said, don't listen to anything they will say. It might sound like a joke. When you hear somebody who doesn't listen, Pharaoh, the Bible said that, and God, for God had hardened his heart. Spirit had hardened the heart. Small marriage issue, you couldn't solve it in court. Pastor couldn't solve it. Parent couldn't solve it. It's attack. And demons harden their hearts. I deal with a lot of issues. Sometimes the issues I deal with, I don't even talk. I realize that, and when maybe people bring issues, sometimes I don't talk, I don't say anything. The thing dismantles. Like whatever, I will just be there, we just like, then before you realize, people say, oh, thank you so much. And I'm like, what did I say? It is spiritual. There's something that breaks the confusion, because spirit were happening things. And he said unto him, behold, now there is in this city a man of God. A suggestion that was sponsored by a spirit, because the spirit had already spoken and said that tomorrow I'm bringing you a man. And the man now is with somebody who made a suggestion. Are you here? And that suggestion was to lead him to the prophet that he has already told. That means that it is the spirit that gave that prophecy, that told this one that tell him this. And they didn't make sure that they picked the person who knows that there's a prophet there. Are you here? They picked the one who knows the rebase. Said, when you came, I've been in Cape Cod before. There are different places that I know. There's no coincidence. I told you one of the guys that died in my mother's town. He was in the house, and the people planned, like we are here, and then the people planned that they go and swim maybe at Celt. And if you want to go to the beach, if you are Celt, you continue to Abra. But all of them decided over there that they are going to the beach, and then they gathered together and came back and called the guy so that they will go to the beach. And when they went, the guy drowned. You think it's coincidence? Tell somebody programming. Demonic programming. And he said unto him, behold, now there is in this city a man of God, and he is an honorable man. All that he said cometh surely to pass. Now let us go thither. Peradventure he can show us our way that we should go. Then said Saul to his servant, but behold, if we go, what shall we bring the man? For the bread is spent in our vessels. This is also another mystery you must learn. In Israel, they don't meet a man of God. They don't go. Sometimes what will trigger the answer is what you give. And the servant answered Saul again and said, behold, I have here at hand the fourth part of a shekel of silver. That will I give to the man of God to tell us our way. Then said Saul to his servant, well said, come, let us go. So they went unto the city where the man of God was. And as they went up the hill to the city, they found young maidens going out to draw water. And he said unto them, is the seer here? And they answered them and said, he is. Behold, he is before you. Make haste now, for he came today to the city. For there is a sacrifice of the people today in the high place. All of that is programmed. Are you here? God already told you that meet the guy. He's coming there. Go meet him. Hi. Said, as soon as you become into the city, you shall straightway find him before you go up to the high place to eat. For the people will not eat until he come, because he doth bless the sacrifice, and afterwards they eat that be bidden. Now therefore get ye up, for about this time you shall find him. They even found the right maidens who begin to give interpretations. They didn't find the ones that I don't know. Where they say I don't know. They found the right people with accurate information, planted there by spirits. And they went up into the city, and when they were come into the city, behold, Samuel came out again against them, for to go up to the high place. Now the Lord had told Samuel in his ear a day before Saul came, saying, tomorrow about this time I will send thee a man out of the land of Benjamin. And thou shalt anoint him to be captain over my people Israel, that he may save my people out of the hand of the Philistines. For I have looked upon my people, because their cry is come unto me. And when Samuel saw Saul, the Lord said unto him, Behold, the man whom I spake to thee of, this same shall reign over my people. Then Saul drew near to Samuel in the gate and said, Tell me, I pray thee, where the seer's house is. He doesn't even know the seer, but he's asking the seer that show me the seer's house. And the seer is already knowing that you are the one that I'm waiting for. Are you here? There's a lot of things that happen in life. You get it? I pray that God will know where you are sent to. Tell somebody. May you know where you are sent to. I've seen many people that they find themselves where they are sent to, but there's a lack of knowledge, lack of understanding. And you may miss it. If there's no revelation, you may miss it. You may meet the people and still walk away. Seeing people meet the man, the woman, they still walk away because there's no understanding. Are you here? Just imagine that when the guy met Samuel, because Samuel didn't look strange, he looked probably like any other man, so he just said, can you show me the seer? Some of you are asking your wife that, do you have any friend that I can date? And some of you are telling your your husband to be, say that, I'm your friend, I really like you. And Samuel answered Saul and said, I am the seer. Go up before me unto the high place. Samuel was going to the high place. Why was he going to the high place? When the guy came, he said, don't worry, come and pass. We are going there with you. For you shall eat with me today, and tomorrow I will let thee go, and will tell thee all that is in my heart. And as for thy asses that were lost 3 days ago, set not thy mind on them, for they are found. And on whom is all the desire of Israel? Is it not on thee, and on all thy father's house? And Saul answered and said, am I not a Benjamite, of the smallest of the tribes of Israel, and my family the least of all the families of the tribe of Benjamin? Wherefore then speakest thou so to me?